My name is Jerry Orr. I actually came to Holy Redeemer, the church, roughly 3 years ago. I initially started out going to the underground. I grew up in Flint. I've been here all my life pretty much, except going away to college, but I really didn't go far. I had 8 siblings. I had six brothers and 2 sisters. We were all raised Protestant, hellfire and brimstone kind of Protestant. But it was just more like a habit. It wasn't really any faith-building thing. You know, I knew God was there, but I never went to God to take care of him. I always said, I'll do it myself. I can do it myself. I don't need this. I can, you know, and that kind of thing. I got married. That didn't work. God wasn't in it. I had other life situations. God wasn't in it, so they didn't work out. I had a heart attack in 2012. God really wasn't in it then either. It was really a serious situation. When I woke up, I was in a coma in the process, and I felt like, God, why did you wake me back up? I mean, I was that unhappy. And I was always searching, but nothing ever jived. And so I met a homeless gentleman at a soup kitchen that I went to because things financially weren't good. And that person told me about the pantry at Holy Redeemer. And one day I was there picking up some food items. There was a notice about a community lunch, so I went to that. And then when I went there, I met people from there, and I went to the underground, and from the underground, then I found out about a year ago that between me and the other people that were running it, there were only 3 people to begin with. Well, I went to the underground, and I was invited to go to come up here to the main church. From that, I kind of went into to find out. I wanted to find out more things, so it was just like go to RCIA. And then the more I got into it, got into the history of the Catholic Church and stuff. I love history, so that kind of captivated me. From there, it just kind of progressed, and as I got through RCIA and stuff like that, then I decided I wanted to be baptized and be more and closer to God. I just felt my relationship with God was becoming closer and closer at that point. And then I decided I'll be baptized. And I always knew I could always say I'm not ready and not do it. But for some reason, the day I was baptized, I just felt like I had a fresh start and that God was working in me. I didn't know why the Catholic Church was where God was steering me to, because I had already been raised in other churches, and it really didn't matter where I was at that point. Like I said, after my heart attack, I felt like I couldn't understand why God kept me here. Well, then after I was baptized and confirmed and everything like that, then I started doing things and feeling God's love and more and closer to Him. My relationship becomes stronger and stronger. I'm not perfect, never will be, but I feel that God is constantly working in me. I don't feel that He's distant to me anymore. I feel like I can talk to Him any time of the night or day. I can be walking and say, Lord, I'm struggling right now, help me, and He will. It is a spiritual thing. It's hard to explain to people what exactly it is, but it is what it is to me. Originally, I went to the food pantry to be physically fed, and in the process I was spiritually fed, which I didn't know I wanted at the time. I was thinking of my physical needs, and in the process God gave me much more than that.
Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal.
I know deep down that I was led here initially by a homeless man. And so you never know who God's going to put in your path. But I knew that I needed something to happen. I lived alone, for goodness sakes, in a house down the street from the soup kitchen. I feel I have more. I feel like I have a fuller life now. I don't feel alone. Because I was searching to not be alone. that didn't work. The only thing that worked was my becoming closer to God. And then everything made sense.
Late